Jury deliberations will continue today in the federal child pornography case of R. Kelly. Prosecutors and defense attorneys wrapped up their closing arguments Tuesday. That's when jurors began deliberating. Prosecutors laid out their evidence accusing Kelly and his associates of conspiring to rig his 2008 Chicago trial by paying off witnesses not to testify. In their final argument, Kelly's attorney claimed the government's case is built on the testimony of liars, blackmailers, and extortionists. Kelly is already serving a 30-year sentence after another jury in New York convicted him on racketeering charges.
Joining us now to discuss is WGN investigative producer Sam Charles. He's been in the courtroom every day of this trial. Thanks for being with us.
Hey, Sam.
Good morning.
Give us your impression of the closing arguments and what you observed of the jury.
You know, the closing arguments obviously were more of a recitation and a recap of everything that we've heard over the last 18 days. You know, this trial started on August 18th with jury selection, the opening statements coming 2 days after. So it's been a long 4 weeks for jurors. However, every indication has been that they've been very engaged, listening intently, taking notes, and with closing arguments concluded, they started deliberations around 1 p.m. yesterday. They're resuming in about an hour or so today, and we could very well have a verdict this week.
We did have one juror that left with a panic attack, though, right?
Correct. There have been, I believe, 4 jurors who, since their selections on August 15th, have been removed. Now, one of them asked the judge at the conclusion of closing arguments to be removed from the case as she was suffering a panic attack, and she said she couldn't take another moment of it, and it just kind of speaks to the intensity of the trial itself.
From the evidence presented in court, is it clear to you that the young women on the tape are underage? Is that clear, or is it simply alleged from people who seem to have credibility problems?
It should be stated that the videos that were shown in court were only displayed to the jurors, the judge, and the attorneys. The public and the members of the press who were in the room when those tapes were played did not see it. However, we could hear everything. Yeah. However, though, several witnesses, including the government's star witness, Jane, who said she was the girl on tape that jurors did see, and that same tape, or video 1, as it's been described, prosecutors say that was the tape at the center of Kelly's 2008 trial, which he was obviously acquitted in.
Tell people your takeaway. Very few people made it into the courtroom every day. What's something you observed that people at home might not get from all their reading?
It should be said that, Kelly has about 24 loyal fans who have shown up to court every single day. And while everyone, like the Judge Lionweber commented yesterday that the decorum in the court has largely been positive. Like, people are respecting the moment such that it is. However, there have been a few instances where supporters of Kelly have grown a little too loud for the liking of the U.S. Marshals who are providing courtroom security, and they've had to kind of remind them, to keep your voices down, no communicating with anybody who's in the courtroom itself. And a few of them have been escorted out of the courtroom. However, behavior is largely been good. However, there's a line still forming outside the courtroom at 7 o'clock every day when the courthouse opens.
All right.
And R. Kelly's demeanor has been what?
He's largely been quiet. He obviously didn't testify. However, he and his attorney Jennifer Bonjean are clearly in communication fairly often. He has had a few, shrugs or a chuckle here and there. It's something a witness may have said, but he has again not testified in his own defense and has largely remained, in close communication with his attorney, but not really said anything else.
Well, we'll see what happens when the jury comes in. Sam, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Sam.
Appreciate it. Paul, check out the